Hello everybody. It's interesting to discuss a correlation between weather or season with COVID-19. Do they have something to do with the COVID-19 pandemic? Let's take a look on the results of data analysis on the trend of global accumulated cases. Some studies claim some certain correlations between air temperature and humidity with the viability, that is, the capability to survive, of the COVID-19 viruses outside the human body. Even U.S. President Donald Trump said that hot temperature and sunlight can kill the coronaviruses. So are these claims true? From the data collected since April, there's indeed a correlation between latitude and the prevalence rate of COVID-19 cases. The latitude in this case affects the season, temperature and humidity. The explanation is when the sun is north of the equator, the regions in the northern hemisphere will be hotter than the southern counterpart. So are other climatological effects. As a note, the prevalence rate here means the proportion of COVID-19 cases at a latitude to the total cases worldwide divided by the proportion of the population at the same latitude to the world's population. On April 9th, where northern latitudes are in the transition from winter to spring, the prevalence rates in these regions are high on the chart. The situation reversed on August 9th and September 23rd. Where the northern hemisphere is summer while the southern hemisphere is winter. Also, it's important to note that September 23rd is the equinox where the sun is just above the equator. Plotting the difference between the prevalence rates in April and the prevalence rates in August and September, we got a curve that tends to increase to the south. And the regression line intersects the x-axis at 4 degrees of the north latitude, which is quite close to the equator. That means the trend is split symmetrically between the regions in the northern hemisphere with those in the southern hemisphere. There is indeed a correlation with temperature, humidity and other similar factors, but not very significant. There are two determining factors for the COVID-19 pandemic, namely the transmission rate or mu and the detection rate of COVID-19 cases or alpha, each of which requires separate efforts to address them. And of course the determining factor is the COVID-19 vaccines. With the vaccines, what's so-called new normal is no longer needed, because we can return 100% to normal conditions as before. However, there is one thing that we still need to be cautious of. That is the possibility of the coronavirus mutating into new variants that spread faster and are more dangerous.